Y'all see this? Y'all see this? So I'm here at Pepsi, delivering low. And y'all see all these? Plus, I done saw some on the road. I thought they was bankrupt. And they wasn't doing business no more. Like that's another one. Right there. Right? So what's really going on? What I'm trying to say. What's really going on? You know? So yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out if are they still in operations? Are they still going? Do they got to finish the accounts that they have? Because I also saw the truck pulling it too. So it wasn't like, they was brokering out the loads to other trucks or another company. It was a regular Carroll former truck that was running. And if I'm a driver, knowing that my company just didn't file for bankruptcy and is closing or whatever, why would I want to continue to work for the company not knowing what day is going to be my last day? Why would I? Shouldn't you start looking for something else? Like, shouldn't you start looking for something else? When you get the notice and everybody get the notice about the company and everything, I mean, look, they obviously is doing business, doing loads. And then if I was Pepsi, knowing that this company just did this, why would I continue to do business with them, right? Knowing that this is going on. Or maybe the reason why they keep on doing it and finish out the contract is because they paying them so little. They know they'll have to pay a little bit more to somebody else to be able to do the job because they bid so low. But are you bidding so low that you can't pay your bills? You running at a negative because you trying to get these contracts, so you're not bidding properly so to make money? Is that happening? Sometimes I just wonder when you go through these things, I just kind of wonder, okay, how can you fall? Obviously you pulling loads for less than what you should be pulling for, so you're not being profitable, right? You're not bringing in enough. You're not grossing enough to cover your bills. But you're getting all these contracts, so you're not negotiate a good rate or something. I don't know. Maybe that part of trucking, that's another area that I have to understand. Why do these companies, these shippers, manufacturers, still use a company that they see that's on a downward spiral, or they didn't file for bankruptcy, or they're closing it, or they have to, they're doing a restructuring and everything like that? Because every bankruptcy don't put you out of business. They have a chapter 12 where you could do chapter 12 is a restructuring, chapter 13 is restructuring, chapter 9 is like restructuring. They got so many different chapters of bankruptcy that you can do, that way you still can be in business but you under bankruptcy protection, right? I think chapter 7 is what a lot of personal people do, and that wipes out all your debt for everybody that you have owed and things like that, with the exception of medical bills. And I think that that's what goes on with that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so it's different chapters that you get. Look, see, I mean, they rocking with these trailers, and the trailers got stuff going on. So, I mean, I don't know, because I was waiting on them to because they big in Florida, so I know they're gonna have a lot of trailers. And like I said before, I'm looking to buy myself a trailer, so I would definitely get one of those if they come up on one of these auctions. Like we got the Ritchie brother in Orlando, Florida. So if they start putting their trailers on there, I definitely sweep up one of their trailers now. But you know, I'm gonna take advantage of what they're doing. But it's like maybe that's another area that I need to learn, right? How these businesses are still operating, even though that they didn't fired all these some people, they didn't cut all these drivers. Obviously, they didn't cut every driver, because I saw 3 trucks up this morning on the road. I don't know where they was going, but you know, I saw like 3 trucks up this morning on the road and stuff. You know, and I tried to get a contract with Pepsi. They told me that they needed 3 trailers. They didn't tell me no. They told me what I have to do in order to get the contract. And that's the difference. Okay? Because I'm not trying to completely depend on the spot market. The spot market was never really intended for you to permanently just work off the spot market. You know, so, but most of these contracts in Florida, they've been telling me that they need 3 trailers. They need 3 trailers because they want to do dropping hooks. So basically, I keep one at the receiver, and then one be at the shipper, and then I got one that I'm bringing, so it always will have an empty, and they want to do the drop ship. So they told me what I have to do, and then the insurance upgrade that I need on my for my authority that's going to be required for all that, like the general liability insurance. I need more. I need $1 million on my general liability insurance with them. I got $750 right now. Now, every broker don't require you to have general liability insurance now. So I just recently got it yesterday. My general liability of $750. So that's how that works. But all right, man. Y'all have a blessed day.